Unmute. Radio. Just me. Got a spot on the folks. Yeah. All right. Well, hello, everyone. Today is Monday, August 25th, and it's 5:30 p.m. Cushing County Rural Fire Protection District Board of Directors will now call the meeting to order at approximately 5:30 p.m. So, roll call, directors present, Director Weidman. Here. Director Ownby. Here. Director Jones is here, and Director McGowan is going to be about 5 minutes late, he said. So, Director Hauser is excused. So, staff present, we have Cassie Austin with us, taking our minutes and keeping us in the line. And if you will stand with me for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Item 2 on our agenda is approval of the agenda. I would entertain a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Make a motion to do it.
Second. All right, I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All right, seeing none, take the roll, please.
Director Weidling,
Yes.
Director Ownby,
Yes.
and Director Jones.
Yes.
Motion carries 3-0.
We print the minutes out. All right, moving on to item 3, approval of the minutes. Review and approval of the minutes from 8/18/2025. I would entertain a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
I make a motion to approve the meeting minutes as.
All right, so I have a motion and a second on the meeting minutes. Any discussion? All right. Call the roll. We will include Mr. McGowan. Thank you for showing up with us. Thank you for making it here. We are doing the minutes. Are you do you have any discussion on approval of the minutes? All right, we'll include you in on the roll call.
Director McGowan,
Yes.
Director Weidling,
Yes.
Director Ownby,
Yes.
and Director Jones.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0.
All right. Moving on to item 4, financial reports, bills payable and treasurer's report.
We currently, everything is paid up to date. And we currently have a balance of $323,283.13. The only thing potentially outstanding would be the computer and the owl for the communications and our monthly bill for the facility and our payment gas equipment hours.
Okay. Yeah, those should be both on our first meeting in September. We'll have the bill from the park and the bill from gas. All right. And hopefully by then it'll be Amazon issue he says.
Yeah, no, that's stuff on the checks when we go to the break.
And then, yeah. All right. Yeah, I still have that one for the reimbursement from the ZMA. Anything else on financials? Or that's a treasury report? All right, moving on to public comments. All right, item 5, members of the public have 3 minutes to speak to the board about district items that are not already included in today's agenda. Once recognized, the members shall have their name and address, shall state their name and address for the record, and then address the board. Board should be responsible for, actually, I should bring my glasses today. The board members should not respond to comments during audience time, except to ask clarification and questions. Any public requests for board action will be referred to staff for review before being placed on future agenda. Do you have any public that wishes to speak today? All right, hearing none, we'll move on to old business. Item 6, Starting with Starlink mobile system. It was, I know we brought one to test today, however,
We can play with it during
workshop to that thing.
it's set up already, so just a matter of.
Do we want to go ahead and approve the purchase of that, or do you still want to push it out to the next meeting?
Yeah, I say that, let's
Push it out.
look at it and then push out the next meeting.
So go ahead and table it till the next meeting. Okay. All right, we'll table Starlink until the next meeting. All right. And then moving on to item 6B, logo and branding design. So everybody got a chance to look it over and then decide on the options?
I'd like to suggest considerations, we consider using multi-option one or a patch option 3 to
To do what, I'm sorry,
using multi-option 1
option 1,
with patch option 3 to for configuration.
oh, instead of the trees in the river,
Yeah.
but would we be able to see the bridge in the
Behind the inventory.
behind the inventory?
Mr. Reddy, if some color hours and color, maybe a little color adjustment, just as a little.
Might be kind of busy if we're trying to do a badge, metal badge, maybe. Just, the more for on, that'd be. I agree, I'm sure it's the same options,
Yeah, it's got.
Same patch and then the same,
Yeah.
same door, I mean.
I like the way the bridge was highlighted looking on the path.
What about, what would it, what are the ideas on patch option 3, take the Maltese out of the upper corner? Since how that design for Maltese. I'm just issuing from the patch and Maltese.
So remove the Maltese from the patch altogether.
So we're talking these are two
Two separate.
different options, right?
Yeah, so patch, yeah, so there's the patch and then there's the Maltese for letterheads, the doors, yeah. Business cards, letterheads. That stuff would be the Maltese. And then the patch would be,
I agree with Tom, I think it'd be better to keep the patch clean.
so remove the Maltese from the.
Yeah, can you hold that, you know, it's all over? Yeah, I think it'd be a lot
Do
easier.
like that. Okay. Yeah. So I would entertain a motion. Whenever we would like it to be.
I made a motion that we move forward with patch option 3, removing the modification out of the left corner. That's our patch option, and then Maltese option 1, that option.
Just go check with our artists and make sure we do that.
I'm sure that can be done.
Yeah.
So the motion on the table is to approve option 3 without the Maltese. Correct? And option 1 on the badge. Is.
I'll second that.
Second, all right, so I have a motion and a second on option 3 without the Maltese and Maltese option 1. Any more discussion?
Yeah, should we table this until September? It's the name on the badges, the patches are not related, yeah.
Well, it wouldn't be on anything until after September 3rd. We could.
I think we have to. I think we'll carry it forward if we quickly understand not going to be anything that you change it. So
Yeah.
that's that city made. If we can change it, then. So we need it. Will. Just continue. And then we have a decision, we can move that forward, at that point, we can, the next thing will be signed.
Okay, right. Okay, so we have a motion and a second to approve option 3 without the Maltese and Maltese option 1. And then with the understanding that it would be moved or would be used obviously until the name is official. Correct. All right. Roll please.
Director McGowan,
Yes.
Director Whiteley,
Yeah.
Director Omby,
Yeah.
and Director Jones.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0.
Right. Moving on to 6C, check signature requirements. Kind of goes into our new policy that we'll be presenting, so
So just go off and let's build the ball.
so we can table, so let's table the check writing. We'll actually push it into. So we can, we'll just actually put it in with the policy next week. So we'll tell you that one as
The
well.
way the ball's being there.
Policy would be under the policies and procedures staff report. Or yeah, committee report, yeah. Okay, so we'll table the check signature requirement until next general meeting. Okay. All right, moving on to item 7, new business. And we'll start with our committee reports, starting with staffing and Director McGowan.
With what we discussed last meeting, as well as some brief follow-up with SBAO, some opportunity and discussion around the shop.
Okay, we'll move it into the workshop. Okay. Moving into policies and procedures, so. Yeah, I'll let you speak about yours.
Did you print out the?
It's,
I did print out the 4-page.
uh,
There you go.
I'm gonna actually pass those down. So
You bet. So we put together a policy 2025-5, and this is financial authorization check signing policy. Purpose. For this policy to establish clear procedures for the authorization disbursement of district funds by designated officers in the Mid-Road Fire District. This ensures fiscal accountability, transparency, protection of district assets. Basically what I did in the back and look at our spending policy that we put in place in regards to signature requirements. So we put this one together and it basically lists the president, vice president, treasurer as the authorized signers for the checks. And then it clearly goes through there. It states that payments to vendors, utility contractors, service providers will only be required one signature. The treasurer is the primary signature, and then reimbursements to board members or district personnel will require 2 board member signatures. And then it continues to talk about transfer of funds between district accounts, and one requires one with the treasurer or president or vice president. And then if you want to describe it all, basically all receipts, checking account reports will be handled by the treasurer. He'll be presenting on the meetings.
This is just for review today, we take really in review, and then the next meeting it'll be on for approval and a resolution follow. The other one that we came up with, since we will be starting a Facebook page and a website, as soon as the name is official. We should probably have a social media and communication policy in place, so. Again, this is just for your review between now and the next meeting. It basically just goes in and puts in the purpose, scope, and definitions of the board and usage of social media and our website. Oops. Sorry. And next. So again, this is just for review between now and next meeting, and we'll get it out in the packet for.
I think we can go on.
Did I not give you social media one? But it's. Oh, but there's a for you, because that's coming up. So. And then that'll be in the packet for our next meeting. Director House will have copies of this as well. Okay, so that was it for policies and procedures. There are a list of items, and I don't believe I printed it out. I sent it to you. There are quite a few different policies that the board needs to still put into play. So we'll be working on those. See, fire of it, turn that one down. Sorry about that. So we'll be putting that, yeah, have all these, and then once we do have a fire chief, then we do the. Operations one, but we have to do all the others.
So those are under the financial policies, budget, fiscal policy, capital asset policy, grants and donations policy. Public access and transparency would be a public meeting policy, social media communication policy, under personnel and HR. There's personnel policy manual, and then volunteer policy. And drug-free workplace policy, workplace safety, drug reporting policy.
So we have a few more to come, but we'll try not to overload everybody on one meeting, so. We'll get them out as we need them. I think the next one obviously be like the financial ones, we'll get those all done up and finished, so. Any more discussion on policies and procedures? And moving into the consideration committee, which is Director Weidling and myself. Now that Chief Nelson has returned, we will schedule a meeting to continue that conversation. Communications committee, anything to report on that? Director Weidling?
Other than the Starlink thing we talked about, and we put that all in the team, we're gonna see that's one.
Okay. Then we'll move forward with the website and Facebook page. As the September 3rd arrives and we're able to submit the name change certification. So. All right. Moving down to item 7B, I actually put this in here because I wasn't sure if we were going to vote on this today. But the treasurer banking policy approval. If we want to approve it as it is written today, and then bring it forward for the resolution and adoption on next meeting.
Yeah,
Or do you want more time to review it?
I think we can bring it forward today and then next meeting, go on.
I will entertain a motion then to approve the. See where it is. 2025-005 financial authorization and check signing policy as written.
I'll make a motion to accept policy 2025-005. Second.
I have a motion and a second to adopt, or excuse me, to approve 2025-005. Any more discussion? Full roll, please.
Director McGowan,
Yes.
Director Whiting,
Yes.
Director Ormby,
Yes.
and Director Jones.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0.
So that will be, we will sign it and have a resolution to adopt it into our legal policies.
And then you want to hear what we have about the checks from Costco, there are some two things on there. That was what he had here. Check the signature requirement.
Yeah. Okay, we pushed that, we tabled that, but we could
Let's see, information order checks.
Okay, well, we can move that into additional matters.
Yeah.
What else will be, okay. All right, moving on to 7C, so training administrator. So Director McGowan and I got the clearance for our vector training. And I would like to make Tom, or excuse me, Director McGowan, our training administrator for the vector solutions. And that's the training that we all need to get on and do as directors. So, any discussion about that?
Something to share with my time. Okay, so a few things. SBAO is offers access to the board, once we become registered official, which we are almost new with those pieces. Vector Solutions, the training platform provides a host of different training opportunities online. Provides certification and certifications, whatever those training classes are, they're recognized by the state. With SBA, because it's the other government bodies as valid training certifications. I came to understand as of today that there are at a minimum 2 classes or trainings that are required under state ORS of district board members. And that was we facilitated through this Vector Solutions and on the training platform. And there are a host of other trainings that some are equivalent or some are similar to the other training offered as SBAO, SBIS, or other conferences for board member focus videos. But with that, I'm going to take on the training administrator role. We are working through our way to create our own district site for the vector, but in order to do that, we have to have a website established. It's not these before we can finalize our vector. Once we do that, I will process through. One of the things at that point, unless there are objections, I will assign each one of the members to the required trainings. And I will also now send you an email communication to directly to the email that this course was assigned to you. I will also identify and we will have some conversation what is required. It's a little bit fuzzy to me, and what was required training, who requires it. What's the why behind that, what does that do for us, or what's the expectation for members? But I'll indicate that when I send those trainings out. We assign to you, you can take it at your pace. It will be the certification, once those certifications issue. I'd ask them 2 things, that you maintain your certifications, you give them to me, and I'll maintain our board certifications and trainings that we attend, when you attend individually or we attend conferences. Just about our continued growth as well as so I will complete that as we have a website it's established. I would prefer that we utilize district emails. It goes for all individuals. That's just for tracking purposes. So those things are completed. We have a website established. You'll finalize that issue. But usually that's video.
Perfect. We can create our own minimum requirements. To their above what state requires.
Sure. Yeah, we can. I'm not sure yet, but if it's similar to other required trainings or different divisions or applications, Vector Solutions goes in. So like board of directors, we go assign trainings to us on the board. You have the ability to go through every training module Vector Solutions. So just do that like ACMP, the MBMT research, things. Training, but we just got to do the world sign. We have a library of options.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. And so I would look for approved without objection for assigning Director McGowan as our training administrator. Seeing no objection. Welcome to that position, Tom. All yours. All right, and moving on to item 8. Correspondence review of letters. Do you have any nobody sending us any letters?
Not yet.
All right. It's a good thing, I guess. All right, moving on, item 9, additional matters from the board, open floor for board reports, requests, or comments, so. If you want to tell us about the.
Yeah, I looked a little more into the checks from Costco and, they have none available. I mean, they can customize checks, with 2 signature lines. But as Benny was saying, if we need 2, because the bank only looks for 1. One person just signs on the line, next person signs below it. The 2 I came down to, and it's a matter of just the price. It's 600 checks in a binder with the receipt on this side, so you put them in and then tear the check off. That's what I would recommend going with instead of the carbon ones, because if you don't press hard with the carbon ones, you usually can't see it. So they had 2 choices. One was 600, and I think it was just a fancier binder for $98, and then they had 600 checks with a binder for $48. But we need to wait till September 3rd for the name change to do anything with this. And right now, I think I have enough checks to get to the, and we could always go down and Randy if you want.
Yeah, they'll do some more kind of check. Yeah, I would, I'd be fine with the cheaper version, because it's just gonna be a basic one.
Yeah.
And 2 pictures or anything. So, I mean, so.
Can we should approve that?
We could probably do that without objection. Yeah,
No objection.
okay, all right. Hearing no objections, we'll move forward with the $48 one.
And I'll just wait till, I'll get everything ready to go and then once everything's official, I'll go ahead. Okay.
And that, the guys does go.
Just call it.
You can put logo, you can do logos if you want, but everything starts pumping the price. That's that, they have, they can put it in the center.
It'd be like a faded watermark.
Yeah.
And then we don't need to be fancy. As long as it does what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
All right, so the only thing I have, and this is actually for you regarding the name change, since you are the secretary and treasurer. You will need to have that notarized. And then that is the letter that we would submit to all the organizations to show that we officially changed the name.
Okay.
So, and I think, do we need just copies of that, or do they have to be originals for DOR and? Like, does he need to, can we send a copy of his signature and the notarized one, and not an original? Okay, okay.
I didn't even notarize the ones that I sent to DOR on the original for the 2 documents, so. And I'm a notary.
That works too.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's the only thing that I had. Anybody else have anything for? For the board? All right, seeing none, hearing none, I would move that we adjourn this meeting at 5:58 PM without objection. All right, hearing none, we'll close the meeting at 5:58. We will open our workshop at 6:15. See you at 6:15.